Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Blades, and welcome to Space Engineers. Yeah, a game of, well, how can you put it? A game of exploration, building, whatever you like. Um, Minecraft in space, sometimes people call it that. But let's have some music. There we go. Oof, the music's a bit loud. Okay, tracers work both ways. Yes, indeed they do. Right. This is it. This is where we're up to. We have built a spaceship, a large grid spaceship, which is in progress still. I'm not unhappy at what we've done. I'm not overly happy at what we've done. It's a bit of an average build, very basic. As basic as I could make it anyway. And I think we're not doing too badly. We've got 46,000 iron. We do have the magnesium now. That's good. I think we're ready. We're ready to go on this. And I'm running out of oxygen. Okay. Fine. Right, let's go and sort that out then. Before I run out of oxygen. Not something I'd thought of. But it's going to happen because we are trying to fuel up our ship. And that is taking up all of our ice. So have we got any ice left on board? No, we haven't. Lovely. So, yeah, we could run out of ice. All right, that's one weak thing, is it? 35 kilometers. All right, let's get on our way before we kill ourselves. Never a good idea to do that. Let's get some ice on board this little ship so we can survive. So this is one of the complications of trying to fuel up a large grid ship. It takes an awful lot to do it. It's okay. A couple of trips to the ice will sort some of it out. But it does mean we have to move back to Earth as soon as possible. So we don't start struggling out here. Where are these pirates? Can't see them. Okay. Guess that's fine. So, welcome to the stream, today's stream. Objectives, get this goddamn ship fueled up. Let's get everything sorted out properly. Once we've done that, we can, hopefully finish off with the initial build on it. I'm trying to think if we can land. I mean, landing the ship is going to be part of the problem, but we'll see how that goes. Currently, it's about survival. Got a mayday signal. Can't see that vulture. The vulture's disappeared. What if it's run off to haunt someone else? Hope so. Excellent. Stream's looking good. Checking all the figures here. Yeah, I think it's a go. Awesome sauce. Okay, let's settle in for a bit of an adventure. Because that's what today's going to be. Oh, there's another asteroid there. Weird colour. Do the ice first. Can't mess around. So today, I hope we will be returning to Earth. Back to our shipyard there so we can complete everything. We have the resources there. I think we have the ice. There's about 700,000 ice there. Should work out okay. If we're lucky. Resources. Oh, there we are. Yeah, the vulture's still there. Resources here up in space aren't bad. They're looking okay. And I think we can fly our ship down empty. That makes it a bit more lightweight, doesn't it? And we can do all the gravity tests back on Earth for flight. I'm looking forward to that. I want to see how this ship reacts. Now, luckily, we don't need much fuel to get back to the surface of the planet. We can use gravity. Hmm. But holding a large ship up in the air whilst inside gravity can be a little tricky. So we have to try and work that out as well. All right, we're down to 93% fuel. We're fine. All right, where's this ice? I know you're in here somewhere. I'm going to have to move that GPS signal. That GPS signal isn't exactly helpful, is it? Where are you? Hmm. Are you up here at the top? There you are. Come on, show yourself. Hmm. Are you here? That's a weird colour. How come I've lost the ice? What's going on? Why won't it show? Alright, I don't understand this. Why is this hiding? Hmm. Alright, this is my fault. What I've done is I've messed my GPS signals up. Totally. I don't understand. Hmm. Alright, we're lost. Had a mistake to make. There we go. 50. 40. You're here. Oh, that's ice. Right, let's sort this out. That was bad. Let's get some ice on board first of all. Alright. Right, ice is on board. Let's do this. GPS. We're at this one. With ice surface. New from current position. EO. Asteroid. Ice surface. Alright. So now I've placed the GPS marker at the ice. I think that helps a little touch. What do you think? Because that was a little bit more stressful than it needed to be. Hold on. All right, let's take a quick look around us here. What do we have now? Find us. No. All right. Not a particularly good mistake to make. Okay, O2. I can't get to the O2 generator. Can we get to the O2 generator from in here? All right. That's fine. Maybe we should make some oxygen bottles for when we are in space. I mean, it's great to make mistakes, but, you know, there's limits. All right, let's head back. Okay, heading back slowly so we can refuel. And also, we need to sort this oxygen situation out. Normally, I would have a separate cargo container, but we linked them all up, didn't we? We thought we were being sensible. Hmm. All right, let's think about that. We need a spare cargo container to place some ice in, so we don't come across this kind of situation again. Okay, back up to 85% fuel. Doesn't take long. Luckily, the oxygen's being fed through to the cab. Tell that by the bottom of the screen there where it says O2 high and warm. As long as we're inside the cab, we're safe. Ish, sort of. A little bit of a bad mistake to make. So I'm going to make an extra cargo container that's just separated off, that we can put some ice in. As a reserve, a backup. Because that was bad. 15% left in the bottle. Oh, we've got tons of this stuff on us. Where do we put a cargo container? We could put it on this ship. That's probably a bad idea. The other idea is you hold the ice in your backpack. Not always the wisest choice. Okay, we're back to 100% fuel. Feeling a bit more relaxed now. We're not about to die. But you can see how critical it is to keep supplies. I know what we can do. We could put a reserve in the base. Yeah, we'll do that. We don't have enough silver for medical components yet, but a medical room in the base. Okay. Well, the beginnings of a medical room. That reminds me, we have to bring some silver back with us. Silver makes medical components, and that's the main component required for a medical room. Isn't that typical? We can get silver from an asteroid close by, but there's drones over there, so I don't think I want to do that straight away. These are the problems you don't have on Earth, because it's got an oxygen atmosphere. Another reason to go back. I think we need to be better prepared up here at this base. This base has turned out to be quite good. I'm thinking of turning it into a full-time station. Hmm. So we can park this up, can't we? Yeah, we can. We're okay. Wonder how we set up our spaceship. I know we put a survival kit on, so we'll put an oxygen generator in there. We'll check that out. Yeah, normally I have 3, don't I? Nothing in this cockpit. Bad. Naughty of me. Okay, let's build our survival next. Check out what we've got and start building medical room for survival. That's definitely our next steps, I think. I think it'd be nice to go back to the Earthline. Okay, I'm relaxed now. Well, thank you, telephone. Well, we didn't come under attack, so I'm quite happy about that. And we are a bit heavy, so let's see if we can park up nicely. Here well, our ship's visible. Very visible. This thing is turning. Come on, turn. Thank you. All right, so ice has been provided. That's going to start melting. Where would we put... Oh, we're going to check how we'd design this. There's a survival kit. There's the oxygen. Right, we do have 3. Okay, we don't need to make any more. Right, that's working fine. Okay. Thoughts done. Large cargo container. Yeah. 223. You'll do. Need some floor for this. Need a little bit of floor space, I think. Reason being is the medical center is a little large. And I think we can place in here. We have a couple of choices. Corner. I'll go with corner. Well, thank you for the noise. I don't know what that noise is for. Oh, thank you. It's a follow from Edward. Or Eduard. Thank you for the follow. Hi there. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. And me trying to work out how to survive without killing myself. Usually a good idea. That takes interior plate. Would do, wouldn't it? Okay, that goes there. We can place an O2 generator in here. Would it be possible for me to join in? I'm not online. Sorry, no. I have considered not being online and having people join in and things like that. I would like to do that, but unfortunately, due to security reasons, I wasn't able to. With streaming, little bit awkward. It's okay. It's okay. But thank you for asking. I would love to. I really would love to. It's just not possible. When I went through the security of servers, I've got my own server. When I looked at the security status that's applied to the game, it unfortunately was lacking big time. I'm going to stand that up like that. Okay. Yeah, let's do it this way. I'm only after the O2 generator, really. Don't mind the medical centre, that can be done later. If you're going to make it have life support so you don't need your helmet, I'd recommend event controllers for an easy and automated airlock. Hmm. Do you know if voxels are airtight or not? It's got this tunnel. If they're not airtight, then this is not going to be airlocked at the moment. They are, right. Okay. That's a possibility then. A definite possibility. Hmm. Yeah, we can. Just gonna snaffle ice if I can. I can't. Oh, God. I want to move this ship. Hmm. It's linked. It's linked to this, isn't it? Let's see if we can snaffle some ice. There we go. 1.8k will do. Don't need any more. How are you powering your base right now? Solar? This one? Being in space, solar, I find is usually a better idea. There we go, that's all I wanted. Yeah, this is my space shipyard. We've been designing, well, not designing, we've been building this thing, and it caused a bit of a problem. Melting ice for hydrogen. I ran out of ice, basically. So wasn't happy about that. But yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. Cockpit ice. We'll keep it in the cockpit. Grills have emptied. Large cargo container still got 10k ice in it. We'll dump it. Fine. Right, I'm happy with that. So yeah, we've been building up a small base. An outpost, really. We turned it into a shipyard and built this large grid thing. I'm hoping it'll fly. Don't know, it's not been tested. But we'll see. We'll see. And currently, we're trying to get some fuel into it. That's the objective for today, and we're going to take it to Earth. You could make it have ion thrusters. Yeah, if you can provide the platinum for me, that'd be fine. My computer's an office computer, so I use GeForce now for playing this game. That's okay. I don't think the game requires anything special to run it. Yeah, GeForce is okay. I think it's quite usable. I've used GeForce in a long time, so I don't know much about it currently. My basic setup is AMD, an AMD setup. I lost faith in Intel a few years back when they completely messed up and got greedy. So AMD, unfortunately, are bordering on that themselves. So I don't know how long I'll support them for. There are new options coming on the market nowadays. You know the Leak custom turret controller? I know the custom turret controller, yes. Yeah. Um, can be useful. This is a vanilla playthrough. Tomorrow I'm doing a hardcore playthrough. Well, stream. So on this one, there are no mods at all. Everything that goes into the game or everything you see on screen, I have built or designed myself. So custom turrets, yeah. Yeah, we can do those if the requirements are there. I mean, anything's possible. You've made a small little mining facility on Mars and have set up a solar array using the controller. That's correct. Yeah, it follows the sun if you use a camera on it. Indeed. That's a very good idea. In fact, that's usually a very, very good idea to do that. Especially on planets. I mean, in space, it doesn't matter as much, but on planets, yeah, 100%. I think that's. I usually use wind, though, on Mars. Use wind turbines. But there's nothing wrong with solar. As long as it's free energy and it works, well, efficiently enough to power a base, then you should use it. There's no right or wrong way of doing things. I think it's good that you've done that. My objective today is to return to Earth. We've done our space trip. We've made a base. I want to fuel up this spaceship. And we've got an ice lake down on Earth full of ice so that I don't have to make this 30-kilometer trip to this goddamned asteroid. So we'll be making a little trip down to the planet. Hydrogen on planets isn't great. Ion thrusters would be worse, unfortunately. But there's multiple reasons I want to go back to the Earth base. One, I'd like to build it up a bit more. And I would like to get this ship that we've built up here a bit more constructed. Mars is a good place for mining, I think. When you bought the game, you saw there was like 20 DLCs and got really confused. Ended up not buying any. Yeah, they're mostly visual. So visual blocks. That's all really. I mean, you get the sci-fi DLC, which gives you the science fiction looking stuff, which isn't too bad. I don't really like that pirate being there. I'm unarmed. Okay. But at this point in the game, I've only got basic builds done. Basic functionality, nothing special. The large grid spaceship that I've made, it's a work in progress, I think. And I think it will be for about the next month. It's looking okay. Sounds to me as though you're enjoying Space Engineers. I would say the Warfare ones are pretty good. It's just a different look. I mean, if you're looking for style points, I'd get the DLCs. If you're looking for different visual looks to things, yeah, the DLCs are good. There's a few. I don't think there's any game mechanic changes with them. I think the Warfare update sorted all of that out. My biggest, well, I won't say problem, but my biggest concern currently is going into battle. So far, we've been attacked by drones. We've lost one ship to that, which is okay because we've built a new one. As you can see, we're flying it now. We lost our first mining ship to drones. They didn't manage to kill me, though. But it was a bit of a wake-up call, I think. It's an unfortunate incident. A hiccup along the way. I would like to be able to tackle the pirates a bit better, though. Okay, let's slow down. There we go. Let's get some ice from here. You're in creative, doing random stuff. Not tried creative mode. Creative mode to me isn't off limits, but it's not something I want to do. I like playing the game too much. I enjoy the challenge, and I don't want to take the challenge away. There we go, that'll do. Alrighty. Let's head back. 7. And off we go. A bit slower this time due to the heavy weight we're carrying. That'll do. Yeah, doing random stuff in creative, yeah. To me, creative mode is like a blank piece of paper. I think I'd just sit there and stare at the screen for too many hours. I find that when I'm playing, especially in vanilla like this with no mods, ideas come to mind as I go along. Whether they're good ideas or not is a different matter, isn't it? Sometimes they're not good ideas at all. Right, so I just picked up 2 lots of ice. Yeah, some in the connector. Okay, it's 42 Ki. I think I'm nearly ready. It's nearly 12 o'clock, so yeah, I'm nearly ready. Try and make that journey back to the planet. I guess I'm just going to hope we don't crash land. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? I think I've got everything set up there. Sounds to me though that you are enjoying the game, and that's the whole point of it. Sometimes I have to give myself a gentle reminder that it is just a game, and the idea is to have fun. Fun. Do what you want. Do things that you know aren't in your comfort zone. Sometimes experiment. The ship that we've built is an experimental ship. I've never built this one before. I don't know how it's going to handle, function, work, or do anything, if it will. I mean, if it's a total failure, that's okay. So, tomorrow, hardcore. It's a modded hardcore series that I'm running, designed to kill me. And there's no respawns. If I die, that's it, game over. It's just a bit of fun. It's going quite well. It is going quite well. Our base came under attack at the end of last Saturday. And, well, we're in a bit of a cliffhanger at the moment, whether I'm going to survive or not, this base attack. I guess we find out tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. So today I'd like to chill out a bit and stop coughing because that hurts. Hmm. Probably means I need a cup of coffee. I haven't earned a cup of coffee yet. So we won't do that. We'll try and get this fuel on board the ship. Our batteries are okay. I think we just go for it. We should be around about 15% fuel on board the spaceship. Roundabout. Will 15% get us there? Probably. Possibly. And you've added in a huge door to the hole. All right. 5 kilometer hole into the ground. Wow. Huge door to the hole. Drop down some ore detectors, see if anything's down there. Yeah. Go for it. That is a big hole. Yeah, it explodes. Yeah. Don't ram things. Yeah. The heavier the object, the slower you must go. Otherwise, explosions, yeah, they happen. I've encountered that before now. Do I have a Discord server? Yes and no. Yes, it's not public. I'm not sure if I put it on Twitch. If you look under the About tab, if it's mentioned there, then that's okay. You can pop that on. It's not something I generally use every day. No, it's not. No, it's not public then. I didn't think it was. I do invite people to the Discord server. Sometimes, but not usually. You can find me on stream though, usually every day. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I am online quite a bit. If you need help with anything, I'm quite happy. If I don't know the answer to something, I'll say I don't know. I will try and work things out if need be. But I'm very happy to help. And this ice mining is taking too long. Way too long. So we're going to have to knock this on the head and see if we can do something different. You're getting power again for your base. That's good news. Yeah, power needs underestimated a lot of the time. Something I'm very careful about. Luckily, we've only had the power run out on us once so far during this playthrough, but I knew it was going to happen. That's when we built a platform to get up into space, and I charged it up, flattening the batteries in the base. But I knew it was going to happen. Wasn't too bad. Let's just slow down a bit. We are a bit heavy. I'm not a big fan of crashing into things. Yeah, I set the sun timer to 4 hours instead of the 2 hours it sets in default. I find that helps a little. Sometimes. There we go. Lovely. Right, we're docked. Gaining fuel. Ooh, we're on 3. That's not bad. 15% fuel. Yeah. Quite a lot of fuel, really. We'll let that go for a minute or two. What to do with this area? I think we'll leave it for now. I don't think we need to do too much with it. I think we need to start getting ready to rumble. Hmm. Ammo. The only thing I'm going to take with me is ammunition, maybe. Do I need anything else? I doubt it. Let's have a look at the inventories. Control seats. No, I can place you in there, you in there. That's your reserve. We're in the O2 generator. Let's get you out. I don't have artificial gravity yet, unfortunately. That leaves us one spare oxygen in here. Okay, the only other thing I'm going to need is ammunition. I'm thinking 50 of each. So we can place those where? Thinking the small cargo containers may be better. We have cargo container 3. You've already got 2 of those in. Let's put you to 50-ish. And we'll put the other ones in the other side. No, that'll do. Fuel's at 16. I don't think we need anything else. All right, let's get this thing set up. We are docked. Okay. Groupings are wrong. So let's just unlock. I think that's okay. Yeah, our groupings are wrong. So if we go to control panel, let's do batteries first. Yeah, we only have those done. These two are on reach. Let's put you back to auto. Give you names. And I think we can add them in. That should be okay. All right, that's the batteries sorted. Recharge on, off. Okay, you're auto. And now we need thruster test, don't we? So thrusters, we are missing all of these ones that we've added in haven't been named. Let's name them first. Good idea to name stuff. Get it all grouped together properly. And whilst we're doing this, we No, I'm not docking for this. Have I heard of Clank? Clang? Yeah. Yeah, it's a myth. Easy to avoid that kind of idea if you just take things easy, normally caused by subgrids, funnily enough, and that kind of interaction. It's your thrusters. They're off. So if I hit 2, I want to see if these back ones are working properly. Oh, it seems to be. Yeah, that looks okay. Don't have much left right. Okay. So all we need now is the brake thrusters sorting out. So let's turn those off a minute. So brake thrusters, we're using the backwards ones. Any more? No, that's going to be a problem. Probably. Let's see if we can get these working. Thrust brakes, put on 7, on off. And we'll just hit number 7. 2 back ones are working. 2 front ones are working. So your brakes sorted. Okay, switch those off. And we can redock now. Right, everything's on recharge. I think we're ready. Yeah, Clang, I've avoided it, luckily. I've got 500 hours of play, 580 hours of play. Never really had a problem with it. Never really encountered disastrous effects from it. So to me, it's a bit of a myth. I do know it exists, though. It's usually due to the physics within the game and the physics interactions, how things react to each other. Subgrids where you use rotors, pistons, hinges, things like that. Be very careful with them. Careful how you set them up. Try and understand how to set them up properly, that kind of thing. And you should avoid Clang. The other thing is, don't rely on subgrids. I think we're ready. Connectors on the front. Okay. Some people have made Clang engines that use basically nothing. Yes. Do you think that that is exploiting the game, or do you think it's needed? I'm interested. I'm interested because I know they exist. I know how they work. In my own mind, I've labelled them as exploits. It's funny, useful sometimes. Yeah, okay. That's a good way of looking at it. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Not something I've tried though. Haven't found a need. That's the way I play. I look at what I need, try and work out a simple idea to solve my needs. My current needs is a cup of coffee at 18% hydrogen. I think we've got enough. I wanted 20, but 18 will do. Okay, the kettle's on. It's a talky bit. We should really go and get more ice. Do we? Better to be safe than sorry. Hmm. Everything's functional. Systems are set up. We don't need the takeoff thrusters sorting, do we, at this point? Won't be needing overrides for landing. The only problem I can think of is where do we dock when we get there? We might be okay. We're going to have to land on the lake and then sort out the docking. That'll be okay. Honestly, Clank engines, I don't think they should be removed because, I mean, they don't harm the gameplay in any way. I agree. Absolutely. They are not a main function, or shall we say, not probably the best way of playing the game. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But in general, you've got the choice. To take that choice away, I think would be a bad thing. So I don't think the developers will take that away. I've got a feeling they want to leave that, well, not that they want to leave that in, but the physics engine is good. And to remove the Clang engines would mean altering the physics engine that runs in the background. That would be probably more than the developers would like to do. That'd be a lot of effort to rewrite all of that. Effort not well spent, so I think they'll remain in the game. But I don't know. I actually don't know if they have plans or not to remove it. Okay, plan of action. Get more ice, and then we go. All right, let's make a cup of coffee. Get more ice. So, may as well be travelling whilst I make the coffee. All right, I'll go make me a cup of coffee and we'll travel back and get some the last load of ice. By the way, when you bought the game, did you get some cosmetics? Yes. Like, oh, I don't know about that. You got one and don't know why. Might have been when you bought the game rather than buying the DLCs. I just picked up the whole bundle just so I could see what was the whole thing type of thing. Anything I gained extra, I don't know about really. I think I did. I might have done. I've not looked, to be honest. Let's make me coffee. A fresh cup of coffee. Yeah, when it comes to cosmetics, I've never been a fussy player about that. I think I'm wearing something silly like a ghillie suit or something at the moment. No idea why I did that. So, yeah, I did do that. There's something in the back of my mind, something about a gold suit or something. Or golden uh, equipment like drills and welders and things like that. Oh, I remember why I put the ghillie suit on, because we opened up a hunting lodge, didn't we? That's why I put that on. Whilst we were testing the hardcore stuff. Yeah, I remember. One question, how do you paint stuff? All right. Um, Not very easily at times is the answer. There are mods on the workshop for spray paint guns, which I think can be helpful. I'm not overly sure about them. They use gravel to produce the paint, so it gives you a use for gravel. That's all right. But it's just press P and then aim a block at the block you wish to paint. Sorry, press P, choose a colour. Once you've got the colour, you just aim a block at the place you want to paint and click the middle mouse button, or scroll wheel in my case, clicks, and that will paint the block. If you use Shift and Control, or Control Shift, it will do a full grid. If you use Shift click, I think it does surrounding blocks as well. That's the basics of it. So P, you can't do whilst flying a ship. Of course you can't. You have to be outside of a vehicle as well. But I'll show you when we dock up again. We'll paint something a silly colour. I haven't chosen a colour for the spaceship, have I? Oh, it's no problem. No problem. You figured it out. Good. Good. Yeah, it's good to paint things different colours, I think. It just adds a little bit. I mean, the default base grey isn't very exciting, is it? But I run a faction called Amber Skies, so I usually try for an amber type colour. In this case, I think I got more peach than I did amber. Turn the lights off. Yeah, a bit more peachy than amber really on this one. It's not dark enough. Hmm. Oh well. I'm using digital camo on the base and spaceship at the moment. Haven't decided on a final colour for that. I sometimes hit a dark orange, which I don't like. I think the wiki fandom on Google for Space Engineers or Space Engineers Wiki, that's got all the controls mapped out. So if you do have any problems, hop on there with the control buttons. That gives you all of the shift and the control shift and control variations. You know what they do, type of thing. Had to use it to work out the paint. But there are some really good mods on Steam for it as well. Excellent. All right, let's pick up this last load of ice. That'll get us above 20%. Lovely. What are we at? 56 meters per second. That'll do nicely. Let's head in. I must admit, it is nice to chat to the players. It's the reason I stream it. The only reason I stream it, really, is to chat to you lot. I did have a lot of help when I started out from Twitch chat, and that was invaluable, I must admit. Really did help me progress all the way through to the end game. On this playthrough, I'm just doing things slightly differently, just experimenting a little bit more. Trying to work out different ways of doing things. That's what I enjoy doing. I mean, working out scripting was, I think, the hardest thing that I did. It took me a week to work it through properly. I don't think it's too difficult. It works well enough. All right, let's head back. Not too fast, we're fully loaded again. Means I can't stop the ship, basically. Oh well, no brakes. Flying without brakes, always a bad idea. Well, hey ho. The ship's fuel will come back. Good. So yeah, I enjoy playing the game. I just really do enjoy playing the game. I don't play it very fast. Anybody will tell you that that's watched these streams. I'm a bit of a slowpoke. I like to make sure of the things that I'm doing before I do them, and give myself a good fighting chance of getting things right. Ish. Sort of. You know what I mean. There's one thing I have learnt from my first playthrough. There's no guarantees in this game. No guarantees whatsoever of anything working the way you think it's going to. Right. What we got on GPS? We have the shipyard. We'll need that. We should have an Earth orbital as well. Waypoint. Waypoint for base. There we are. We need that. We can drop the ice. It's not going to be much use now. So Amber Shipyards is down on the planet. That's where we're headed next. We'll use the waypoint to guide ourselves in. So it's a trip of about 80, 70 kilometers, isn't it? Yeah. And it's in a direction that might take us into combat. We'll see about that. I've got ammunition. You want to fight me? I think I'm a bit more prepared now. Fighting on the edge of a gravity well. Not a good idea. With low fuel. Even worse idea. Coffee's good though. So we've made our outpost above the pole. Oh, never thought of looking at it. Let's have a look. Where are they shipping? Yeah, we have. We've made our shipyard at the pole. I think that's the pole there. Where those mountains are. Not certain though. So what we do is we aim for the waypoint and drop the ship into the gravity well and just let it fall, I guess. Okay. We haven't really explored the planet much either. Yeah, Space Engineers is really good. I think it is. I think it's very much worth the playthrough. It's one of those that's not too expensive and will give you hours, and I mean hours of fun. Not like a modern AAA game that like will give you 50 or 60 hours of play. This gives you infinite play. As far as the imagination will reach. And I really do love the space travel in this. I play Elite Dangerous as well. Just waiting for some updates to run through. I'm trying to avoid getting involved in what they call the Thargoid War on Elite Dangerous. But everything's sorted out for me, carrier. Residual animation is pretty cool. Yep. Yep. I like this idea, the voxels and the way you can affect your surroundings. Not just the Lego idea of building things either. The building side of Space Engineers is obviously the main point to the game. But being able to affect your surroundings permanently. I think I'd like to learn more about that. You wish there was an option to just make depressurization explosive. There might be. Check the workshop on Steam for modules. Look under depressurization or I know there's an air tightness modification that helps locate leaks. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that does in full. But explosive depressurization, yeah. It is pretty fast, but that's just on opening a door. I don't think I've played around with pressurization too much. It is something I would like to do during this playthrough. Especially when the cockpit of this large grid spaceship isn't pressurized yet. Something I'd like to alter. I've been looking at it, but I haven't worked it out yet. All right, we're heading in at 50, are we? Okay. Better start slowing down at 1 kilometre then, because we're not going to stop very fast. Here we go. Down to 20s. I think we'll glide in at 10. There we go. It's okay. I do prefer to straighten up if I can. Lovely. That'll do. Your game crashed? Wow. Unusual. I don't think I've ever experienced a game crash. I've had weird things happen when I've been using modules, but not in vanilla. Fully charged. I think we'll leave those lights on. Is there anything left that I'd like to do? Well, we've got a couple of minutes before we set off. Give it some floor. Some waiting. Have I heard of Space Station 13? No. Any good? I'm interested. I'm definitely interested. It's a pretty old game. There's some questionable server. The game has so much to do. Never done everything there was. So much to cover. Space Station 13. I'm going to make a note. And the word. All right. Noted. That's okay. I think I would like this pressurizing. Hey, Dicey. Morning. That's very questionable. One of the better ones is this. Sorry, can't. I don't think Twitch will allow links. Sorry. Not something that Twitch likes. How's it going, Dicey? I'm just getting ready to make a mess of my day by disconnecting this lovely little ship we've made. Oh, yeah, painting. So you press P, you choose your colour, press OK. You press something like a block and you go up to it and you just right click on a block and it'll paint it. That's the basics. That's how that works. At the moment, we're sporting an interesting pattern. Don't know if this has been brought up yet, but yeah, no, there is no in-game sound. Ah, yes, I do know about that. I'm testing out sound settings at the moment, and not working very well, is it? Tell you what. We'll alter it. See if that does anything. 'Cause I set it at, lower than the microphone on purpose. I think that's hit the noise suppression, and it's not coming through very well. I mean, the sounds are very low anyway, but at the same time, there should be some. Yeah, the in-game noises can drive you crazy. Yeah, that's okay. Allow. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, okay. See if any in-game sounds come through on that. I've been checking the videos as I've been placing them on YouTube to check the sound, and I'm not happy with it yet. What we're getting there. There you go, 20%. Let's go. Alrighty. We have a spaceship. Where are we headed? There. How do we get there? I have a waypoint here. Ah, there's a waypoint. 27 kilometers. I think we just head directly to it. Is there anything in the way? It doesn't look as though there. All right, I'm going to try for this. We're going to try and land this ship at Amber Shipyard. You take care, Edward. Thanks for popping by. It's the refinery gets you the most. Yeah. I rely on the sounds mainly for knowing what's going on around me, and if there's any faults going on. How am I going to do? Just switch the engines off. I think that's probably going to be the best idea. All right, let's see if this thing will fly. Oh God, it does. All right, engines are off. Let's see if we can land. You do realize if we can't land, we're going to crash. I mean, that's the other option. That could get pretty interesting. How about the Irish? Oh, so you had set when you blast thrusters. Oh, that's okay. As long as there's something audible. I'll keep altering the sounds as we do streams. I'm more worried about what it records rather than the stream itself, but as long as there's some sound. If it's optional, then that's even better. Trying to get that fine balance. And I've got it on very, very low on my speakers, so it doesn't come through the microphone. It will do, unfortunately. Yeah, we can allow that. You watch it play, yeah. When I go into battle, you hide. Oh dear. You're gonna enjoy tomorrow then. You're gonna see me hide. Tomorrow's gonna be funny. A bit stressful, but funny. We've got a big planet coming towards us. It's being friendly. It wants to shake my hand. These thrusters are a bit powerful. We're at 457,000 kilograms. Flight shouldn't be a problem. Thing is trying to get it close enough to the shipyard so we can land without using all our fuel up. So what's our braking test height? Hmm. Probably about 3,000 meters. I'm actually a little excited to get back to the Amber shipyards because we never did build the base up, did we? It's funny, Dicey, because I always get nervous when I'm watching people play a game like this, because I can see the mistakes that they're making and see what's going to happen sometimes. And yeah, it'd be a bit awkward watching me. You always want to help. Yeah, I know. It's one of those things, isn't it? I mean, I'm quite happy for you to help me anytime you wish. Trust me, I think I need it. Yeah, we just hit gravity. Oh well, we're speeding up. I guess we can't go too fast. Oh well, I guess we're gonna fall. Handling on the ship, not very good. Um, hmm. Trying to just level it out full properly. Okay. Falling. I think we should be alright there. What are we going forwards about? Hmm. Oh well. Guess we can use that as a glide. Type idea. Alright, I'll go with that. We are tilting slightly. I mean, getting to the planet isn't a problem. Gravity will do that. The problem is stopping. Guess we'll find out in about 14,000, no, 20,000 meters or so. It is a beautiful sight. heading towards the planet at 100 meters per second. Hmm. A little stubby ship, isn't it? The nose down a bit. Seem to be semi-level. Right, we've got 20% of fuel we can use to stop and glide with. Hmm. Well, I guess it's time to put your bets on, isn't it? Will we stop and glide? Or will we just crash lovely into the floor? Yeah, turn our engines on at about 3,000 meters, I think. And somehow we've got to get to that shipyard. Okay. Challenge accepted. 'I think we're about strain level as we can be. Yeah, it's looking okay. This could hurt. $6,000. Gravity's coming up to 1. It's going to be a good test. Full gravity at 4,800. Three thousand seven, six, five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and burn. Wow. That was good. Let's head home. Yep. I think I gave it good thrust there. I don't think we can stop, though. It's going to be interesting. How do we stop? I don't really want to go too low until we can find out if we can stop or not. All right. Hit number 7. Let's hear the brakes at 2 kilometers. Brakes are on. Stopping's not bad. Oh no, not fog. Please, not fog. That's really not fair. We got fog. God damn it. Well, the ship's responding well. I don't know about the weather. Oh, look, we found some ice. Down to about 50, 20. 9 meters. Okay. Fine. I think we found the floor. All right, let's find the floor again. And we stop here. Okay. Engines are off. Can't see a goddamn thing. How annoying. Oh, I remember that. We put a platform in. Nice. That'll have to go. 2. X. Check. Have hydrogen. Okay. Right, let's get rid of this platform. That's not going to help us. It's going to get in the way. I think we can take that off for now. Okay. Happy with that. It does seat itself nicely. All right. Looks okay. How are the batteries? Batteries are full. All we have to do now is get that ship to dock. At 10 meters, that's going to be awkward. How can we do this? Carefully. Left. God, this is awkward. Right? 10 meters, huh? We need to go up a little touch and forwards. Not too fast. Down a bit. There we go. Left a bit. Up. Oops. That was a bit harsh. Okay. 16% fuel left. And there is ice on station. So that's going to go up. Take a look at that. Tank. That's going up pretty damn fast. That's stopping. It's not emptying. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll leave that. That's okay. We are docked. An interesting docking. It's going to get in the way, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it's going to get in the way. Hmm. Yeah, that'll work. It won't let us place it. Let us place there, though. Okay. I'm not sure I like the idea of a gap. Are we allowed to bridge that in any way? What would bridge a gap? So surely something broke, probably. We'll check that out after. Catwalk, maybe. Structure. Do we have any construction components? Oh, we do. Fine. That's a little weird. Ah, how does that work? It won't let us do it. The ship has to be to the right 2 inches. Damn it. Forget it. It's not worth doing it, though. It was an idea. It's not going to work. So we'll leave it. We'll leave that alone. But we're home. We're home, boys. Alright, that's your lot done. What do you think we broke? Nothing there. Engines, possibly. Nope, you're okay. Alright, successful landing. And docking. We're here. We are back on Earth. Awesome sauce. That refinery. Do we switch the onboard refinery on? Yeah, we. Yeah, we'll switch you on. And a mine. We need to check out our mine for ice because we're going to be using up quite a lot of ice now. All right, well, let's go check it out. So we do have spare hydrogen in that hydrogen tank in case we need it. But we won't use that unless we have to. Yeah, we can extend that going downwards. So let's have a look at our mine. And it's going to be mine piston 1. To 10 meters. Wow. There it goes. So we have ice. The idea is really to fill the ship up with hydrogen and see if we can. We do have gold over there as well. About 30 or 40 meters towards that beacon is gold. We have silver behind us. I think I would like some more silver. Hmm. Okay, that disappeared. Where did it disappear to? This one here. The amber O2 generator. The one. Can't take. Hmm. Ah, excellent. Pop you in there. I'm going to take extra hydrogen because we're going to be doing a lot of flying around building the ship again. I think I would like some silver. Just leave it to it, I think. Should have some silver down here. If I remember rightly. Ah, there you are. Don't want lots of it, just want a little bits. Alright, inventory full. Excellent. And we're done. Right. Plan of action. We obviously want to continue building on this ship. Thing is, we've got a base here that's totally incomplete. Do we want to do something about it? Not much, really. Okay. 653,000 ice. And we are mining more. We have 2 O2 generators. And we're at 20% fuel. We're going to need cobalt. Right, let's hide the empties and let's see what kind of resources we've got here to play with. I've got 3 there. Oh, connector full. Why have you done that? We've got no cobalt. And no magnesium. Okay. Ice is coming in nicely. We do have 749 cobalt in the refinery. Hmm. Okay. I think I'm going to put the kettle on and start thinking about our next endeavor. The handling on the ship, it was a bit too twitchy. It's underweight. Yeah, we'll talk about that whilst the kettle's boiling. So here's the thing. We flew back down here with empty cargo. Adding cargo adds weight, as we know. That makes things a bit more difficult. At the same time, I'm hoping that we could add some armor plating to this thing and possibly build up that engine module. That would be my hope. I think we are short. Yeah, we are. Now, what I'm really here for is silver and gold, because we didn't find those up in the asteroids. But at the same time, we could do so much more. How much more do we want to do? Hmm. Bit awkward, isn't it? $700 cobalt, huh? We would need cobalt, silver, gold, iron. Don't think we need too much more on the lesser material. Not good. Okay. And I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind putting those blocks in properly for this base. I think it'd make it look a bit better. It does look a bit rough, doesn't it? All right, let's make the coffee. What do we think? What do we think, chap? Do we think we should build the base? Build the ship? Do all kinds of things? Making me coffee. 2% in 10 minutes on hydrogen fuel. So we are looking at 3 hours. Looking at a stream. Get the fuel into this thing. That's fine. Okay, that's why I made a cup of coffee. I just wanted to know the timing. Whoops. So what I'm thinking overall is do a bit of everything. Why can't I get any silver out of there? Oh. Thank you. Enough silver now. I hate these holes like this. Scary. Okay. I think we should. So we've got well, the rest of the stream to play around with this base a little bit. I'm not sure how I want to design it. I think we should do something different. That'll take resources, of course. Does. Cobalt's the other way. Oh, we haven't switched on. At least we've got a little taxi here. It'll get us around a little bit. Nice, isn't it? It's nice to have the ships available. Having to make them all the time. Do we make a mining ship? We might do, actually. All depends on resources and how much we get. There we go. Lovely. And switch the engines off might be a good idea. Okay, we'll do that. Thank you. You're solidly on the floor now. Does help. Nice to be back. It really is nice to be back. Yeah, I'm coming up with a couple of ideas on what we could do with the base. The shipyard. I think we're going to continue thinking about that. I know what I want to do with the ship. I want to add some heavy plating. So heavy plating takes cobalt. We better grab some of this stuff. Probably a good idea. God, it's a long tunnel, this one. Yeah, we can grab some iron while we're here as well. And a bit of stone. Never harms anybody, does it? Stone. Always a good resource to have. I'm actually a little bit excited about this because not only do we get what might turn out to be a half decent looking shipyard down here on the planet Earth, we're going to get a half decent ship out of it. Not tested under fire. Hmm. Alright, that'll do. Can we take that out of the connector, please? Okay. What is it juttering around at? What's going on there? That was a little weird. Okay, let's try this again. Why didn't... Didn't seem to pick up that much. That's okay. A little concerned. Alright. Gather a few resources. Think about what I want to do. Building more vehicles, maybe. Does this thing not have lights on it? No, it doesn't. Okay. I don't normally come in from this angle. I like this angle. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. So, some of the thoughts I've had whilst just doing that bit of mining. Maybe completing the first stage of this room, putting the floor in. Simple things, really. Getting these containers covered, it would be nice. Maybe building out the tower and the floor. I think the floor is important. I'm not sure about all of this stuff. I don't think that any of this stuff's real. Not anymore anyway. So this can probably all go because we're going to have to use jetpacks. Don't like that idea? Oh, bye. I'm not a great jetpack fan whilst on a planet. But I don't think keeping hold of this is worthwhile. I'll keep the platform. Ice is going down, not up. And the fog rolls in. Lovely. I love you, fog. Oh well. That's going okay. We still haven't broken through the ice. I think we're going to add another piston here. Start digging this deeper. I'm surprised about that. Very surprised about that. This ice is deep. About 5 blocks. Oh, it's not fog, it's rain. Oh, it's raining. It's making me feel at home. Isn't that nice? Do you think that's nice? Oh, bless it. I like the way it's dark and mysterious, that ship. I think we'll keep the lighting as it is. Got something to it. Maybe a little bit to it. A bit spooky. I think I've come to the decision that it's not going to get much bigger as a ship. Want to make a bigger ship, then I think I'll do something separate and keep this as a smaller destroyer type. Combat ship, if we can. May need more turrets for that. But the fact that I believe it can land on planets and things, probably a good thing. You see, you're still in the connector. It's not a good thing. Let's clean this up. I made a mess. All right. Can't do the cockpit. Okay. All right, that'll do. I like the way it starts raining when I. No thunder. Just rain. Yeah, just rain. Not a storm. We should be all right. I mean, thunderstorms are a nightmare. So, yeah, we can do without those. .85 kilometers over there. Okay. Let's head over. Got some magnesium. Got a feeling it might come in useful. Maybe. Trying to crash into the trees. I mean, magnesium is going to become important later. So, I can't see any reason not to pick it up at this point in time. It's that final clunk that always gets me. All the sparks and everything. Never sure if I'm actually just killing the ship or not. Probably am. So yeah, if you leave items in the connector, it can make the ship twitch, as we saw previously. Not usually a good idea to do that. So I try to avoid connectors being used whenever possible. How much of this stuff do we need? We'll take all of it. Oops. Wrong button.
Inventory.
So one of the things that happens because we're on the Earth, like planet, is that pirates don't spawn in as much. And we're having a lot of problems with pirates. So I'm happy not to have to worry about them too much now. Just for a bit. Just for a bit of relaxation. Was a little bit concerning. Not that there's pirates, but the fact that we were surrounded by little nice people. I think I'm alright with that. Do I always check my ship for damages? You should. I don't really tend to. Carrying enough hydrogen bottles, aren't I? Yeah. In case of accidents. There's a couple of boulders here as well. I think they're iron. But as we've got mines open, I think I'll use mines first. Fantastic scenery. Try and keep the speed down. Chip's going to be in the way. I think we might need a new connector. Yeah, probably sort that out. That's better. Hmm. I mean, what could we do about this connector business? Place one on top of this refinery. Yeah. It'd have to be tall. Or we can place one better out to the side there. Yeah. Hmm. I mean, for small ships, I'm not bothered about height too much. Hmm. All right, what can we do? What I'm thinking of is just building a new connector on here, onto the refinery here. Paint is green. I should be on ice. Frozen armor. That was it. Yep, that's the stuff. I didn't. Not clever. That one. Point it that way. Point it away. Well, yeah. Instead of parking down here with this ship in the way, I'm just going to build this up here so we keep away from it. Got a horrible feeling we're going to crash into it at some point if we carry on doing what I'm doing. I don't think that's a good idea. Hmm. It's taking a while. Oh, wait a minute. I've just realised. The ship assembler is on, isn't it? So under assemblers, we've got two. And that's your primary. This is now a secondary, so co-op mode, please. I'll speed things up a lot. So the ship can make and help out with the bits and pieces we want to make. Yeah, that's a lot faster. Sort of. It'll sort itself out, I think. Hmm. All right, new connector built. For safety reasons more than anything else. Getting in and out of the ship, who cares? You don't do it, really. But I think that'll give us a better option. Connectors, please. Okay. That's okay. That one's all right. This one. We'll just reduce that a little bit, I think. And that one's done. All right. Oops. And we've got nothing on board. Okay. Right, we're done you. Pardon? Well, I just switched on. FE mine. Right, what did I do wrong? FE mine, 42.72 kilometers away. That's the wrong one. Nickel, the one. Is that? 3.75 kilometers away. That's a bit better. We'll take that one. Helps if we get the right mine, doesn't it? So we can pick up nickel here. I think we're going to need to. So this is going smoother. All I've got to do now is remember not to kill myself whilst getting out of the ship. All right, we'll try and remember that. I'll try. Not promise anything. And we need to be gentler when doing these landings as well. Nickel. Yes, please. We'll take some of that. That's a good idea. Don't need too much.
Inventory.
But a little will do. A little bit will do nicely. Anybody would think I've done this before. And of course we always need irons. Grab some.
Inventory.
A bit of ice as well. That's fine. We need ice, so I'm happy to collect it.
Inventory full.
But at this stage, we should really be thinking about automated mining and things like that. I already am. I just don't want to use these mines for that purpose. I have a different idea, which will speed up all of this and make this really unnecessary.
Inventory full.
The ice that we're mining will run out. Below that ice is stone, silver, and gold. So instead of making a mine here, what I'm thinking is extend the mine that we've already made. Don't really know what would make more sense. It's always difficult, I think, to decide what's best. So I don't do that. I know that making a mining ship would be a lot better. Probably. Give us more options.
Inventory.
But at the same time, it would take us longer to do so. Disconnector business. A bit awkward. Yeah, we're full. You're doing it. Okay. All right, cargo sorted. Oh, and it's coming up to daybreak. A new day arises over the amber shipyard. Lovely. Rather nice. Beautiful scenery. I love it. I absolutely love it. I like it here. If anything, I'd like to make this my home. Maybe we should do. Wow, that takes all of the power of the ship just to stop it. Does that line up with that base plate? Nearly. Okay. Could have thought that one through, couldn't I? That's a bit awkward. All right. So I didn't think it through very well. That's normal. Me. To the right a little. That's better. Take that. And now we fall out of the air, don't we? So get rid of the X key. Yep, we do. Not very clever of me. I'm interested in what I can do with this. That's a half plate. I'm very interested in what I can do with it. Just a sec. Quick bio, and we might just do something with that. Could do with the floor. I think. Yeah. Let's put the floor in. See where it takes us. You forgot the parking brake. Oh dear, Dicey, don't forget the parking brake. Oh well, accidents happen. So you're probably wondering why I'm doing bits and pieces on the base first before doing the ship. The reason is I haven't quite decided what to do about the ship. So what I'm going to do is probably fill in bits and pieces around here till I've made some kind of concrete decision about what I want to do. And just see how it goes from there. Really? It's one of the reasons why I leave it as scaffolding. It's because what I do is I use this as thinking time. Going down the cliff in pieces. Oh no! You had a runaway vehicle, huh? It decided to vacate the area. One of the unfortunate side effects of gravity. Alright, it's looking a bit better. All I've got to do is now remember how to do that. How many blocks up are we? Well, we're one up. Oh. What I'm thinking is something like that, followed by... What we got in here? Anything useful? Really? Some glass. I've played around with glass before. One times two flat. One by one, really. 2 by 3. We found it awkward last time to find the right piece, didn't we? That one. Put it on 6. It's which way round does it go? That's the way round I want. Can I place it in here? With girders I could. Possibly. Right. Yeah, it places alright. What I'm thinking is that. Something like that. Just for something different. Really? Now, I don't think we've got the silicon for this. Could be wrong. 105. Yeah, it'll be alright. Yeah, what happened to me? I have had them roll away on me before now, vehicles. I tend to not be very good with ground vehicles, wheeled vehicles. I think that's part of the problem. I was going to leave a spiky thing on top. Okay. Probably have to change that block. Alright, we'll put that out in a minute. Yeah, silicon wafer. Mm-hmm. Thought so. Can we get silicon from anywhere? Do we know? You have that silicon bolt, but that's way away, isn't it? Everything's all the way out there. Okay. Okay. A bit of a nuisance. Don't normally run out of silicon. But, yeah, I think we have done. Silicon and magnesium. 1.3. Okay. Oh, that's under ice. Nah. Go the other one. 41 kilometers. I remember rightly, we go up and around there. Let's do this properly. Don't need much silicon, but yeah, it's worth the trip. Just check in on things. We can check in on our original base, see if that's still standing, whether it's been bombed out of existence by meteorites. Do a little bit of travelling whilst that cobalt refines itself, and we get the ice melting nicely. So I'm using this beacon over here as a pathway. Mainly because altitude. We know there's problems with altitude around here. And I think it's better to avoid crashing into the floor. All right, so we go past here and over the ridge. Should enter a valley area. It'll be a bit safer to pass by. There we go. So the route I'm taking is on purpose. Direct flight, not a good idea. These hills and mountains, the tops of them can be too high for flight. I'm not in any particular rush to find out whether they are or not. Let's put it that way. We're on a Friday, aren't we? Yes, we are. To watch the time. Lovely. Things are working out okay. And this is a bit of a trip, I know, but there's a reason for it. I mean, we've got a silicon boulder which we've been using for silicon before. I can't see any reason not to use it again. But at the same time, we can have a look at our starting location and find out whether it still exists or not. Don't go too hard. And I'm being very careful about my height around here. I mean, flying around the lake isn't too bad, but up in these hills, it can become very dangerous if you run out of atmosphere for atmospheric thrusters. Ah, nearly there. I hope you can recover it, Dicey. No, it's in pieces, but at least get the pieces back. Thank God for backups. Oh dear. I usually just run a vehicle until it falls to pieces and then build a new one. I'm bad that way. Couldn't do that. I haven't had too many vehicles fall to pieces on me though. Still 7 kilometers. Can we get over those hills? Hope so. I'm a bit dodgy about doing this. Alright, we're holding. Should be alright, I think. Right, what we got here? There's the boulder. The boulder. So just over the hill from the boulder is our old base. Well, our start location, should I say. Going dark over it. Wow. Base. All right. Pop ourselves down here. So it is still standing. Our start location's still working. That's good news. So it's just like Dicey was saying, backups. Having a backup outpost, base, or whatever, usually a good idea.
Inventory full.
It's in the canal. I will take a little bit more. Although that's enough. Didn't come here for a lot. I just wanted to see if this base was still well, not active, but available. And it would seem so. Can't see any damage. 3 turbines. Things still standing, no smoke. Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Be honest. So we'll head back. Everything's okay around here. Excellent. Excellenty. Switch that. All right, let's head back. We checked that. Everything's working all right. It's Kai. Hey, Kai. Hiya. Good to see you. How's the new update for Elite Dangerous going? Is it going as expected? I hope it is. You're doing good, Alex. That's good news. I'm going to work out how to get through this hilly area. We'll take this one. Take this man. I'm glad things are going good. I do miss Elite Dangerous a little, but I'm still waiting. Still waiting on the updates. See where they lead to. But I will be playing it again later on this year. Saw the Titan explode, but other than that, I haven't touched the new update. Explosion was a beauty, I bet it was. I mean, they do know how to do explosions in that game. To be honest. I've actually managed, in this game, I've managed to get into space, build a ship, well, a space station type asteroidy thing. I've finally managed to build a spaceship that's working. And things are looking good, except it's starting to snow. What a nice skid that is. I need to get over to this valley quickly, because this snow could sap the air from the engines. And I would prefer that not to happen. 30 GB explosion, wow. Sounds awesome. I'm going to have to look it up and have a look in on that stuff. I'm a little worried about this snowstorm. Hmm. We're holding. Yeah, I've been inventing new ways to try and kill myself in this game. Made Amber Skies the spaceship. Put some guns on it. Might be tackling pirates and doing a bit of combat, that kind of thing. Not sure how it's all going to work out. We are holding. 2 seconds later, explosion. Oh, I love it. I still think the combat system in Elite Dangerous is probably one of the best, if not the best, for spaceflight combat simulations. I do enjoy it. But I'll be looking at that probably in a few months' time. I just need a good break from it, and also I am awaiting to see what they do with the Thargoid War. I know they're having fun with it at the moment. I'd like to see how it all plays out. Alright, we can turn around the corner here and we should find a pass going over to the lake. And the snow's cleared, good. There we go. I'm seriously enjoying this game. I'm doing a bit of hardcore tomorrow, which is designed for fighting and killing me, that kind of thing. I think that's going to be a bit of good fun. As we head back into the Earth planet shipyards. I think the biggest difference between this game and Elite Dangerous, why I'm enjoying myself with doing this, is the fact that I can build things and do my own ship designs. And I am rather enjoying it at the moment. And the ship that I'm building hasn't turned out as badly as I thought it might. Doesn't look fantastic yet, but, you know, early stages and everything. It's there, it's doing its thing. It's quite happy. The side effect of this game, though, is gathering resources. I mean, it's the same in everything, I guess. Same idea as most. Alright, we can get attack. Yeah, that ship's it is developing into something. Not quite sure what the something is. But we'll see. Alright, that's back in production. That's good news. So is the Thargoid War going to come to an end? All that just to make some windows. Don't know. Things I do. Hmm. There we go. Sorted. Alright, let's see if we can sort this wall out. Half blocks. Light armor, half sloped corner. Not sure how that would work. We'll have a look at that block, number 3. Looks a bit angular. Doesn't look right though. Okay. Let's try this one. Half slope corner line. I think I need a triangle, but I don't know which one. No. This isn't working. Huh. Awkward. Find it some other time. Although, Does fit in here, doesn't it? Not quite. Hmm. Yeah, I think we sort that out some other time. This is always awkward. Which blocks do you use for what? Always a little awkward. So we'll just do a basic block in there. Like that. It'll do for now. I guess. Doesn't look very good, does it, though? I don't know. Doesn't look pathetically bad. Ah. Oh, well. Progress has been made. Okay. I think we can nearly start thinking about this, but I want to do that next stream. I want to do that Sunday. Saturday's reserved for the hardcore, so we'll do that on Sunday. We'll start this ship on Sunday, I think. We're going to be armoring it up and sorting out this engine thing. So putting an engine room together, possibly. Don't like the flashing. Yeah. Fuel situation is at 45% complete. It's going to take another couple of hours for it to fill up. I think ice should be okay. We are running out. To be expected. So that means we will need to extend that mine that we've got going out there. That's for definite. It's going to come together slowly, but I think this is going to look okay. I'm going to go with that. Right. What are we on? Yeah, running out of time. All right, I'm going to call it there. So we have our spaceship back on the Earth-like planet. We are going to be building it up more whilst having a look at the base that we really haven't made there. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this develops. And as we go into Sunday, gather a bit more of the resources, start work on the spaceship again, the Amber Skies spaceship, our flagship at the moment, and hopefully we'll get it to its first stage of completion. And at that point, I've got a feeling that next week we're going to be taking it into battle and testing it out. Can't guarantee too much because I don't know how long things are going to take. But At the same time, I'll do my best to try and keep things rolling along smoothly, building things up, and you never know, we might even be making other vehicles as well. That's a probability as well. I'll have to think about it. Have to think about it. So, in the meantime, if you're not playing Space Engineers, you could always pop into it and have a go. You know. Thank you all for popping by today. It is appreciated. Thanks to all those that have been watching. Kai, I hope things go okay in Elite Dangerous. I wish you the best with that. The Thargoid war, I'm hoping, is coming to an end. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But everybody, get out there, pick the game you like, and go have some fun.